Warhammer fans! Your boy Aqua is here, and we have got this month's meta report. We're going to go through all of this, and we're going to deep dive. We're going to bring up our little tier list when we get to Classic mode, but fuck Skirmish mode. Classic mode is where it is at. So yeah, let's go through this, see how the meta is shaping Space Wolves being OP as shit. This month's meta report tells a saga of Frost and Flame. Really? You bring out an OP faction and yeah, it's OP. Every guild. If you're watching even just the start of this video, please test your new factions before you release them. Please test them a little more. Get more testers if you need them. Hint, hint. I have said a million times, and I'm going to say it one more time, I do not like bringing out cards, factions, only to nerf them a month or 2 months later. If this is the level you're raising the bar for power levels of cards, I'm fine with it. As long as you raise the power level of other factions to match this new power creep. So yeah, for me, for the balance update coming up, that's what I would like. I would like no cards to be nerfed, maybe 1 or 2 if it's too strong. But for the majority of cards, I want them to be raised in power levels to match the new standard. That's just my opinion. Okay, let's get on to this. Enough of Aqua talking. The gate of Skirmish cracked open and a blizzard roared through. The Space Wolves have arrived. Oh! And their first howl shook the ladder. Oh my god, lucky I howled then. That was like the perfect timing. Stormcaller and Grimnar have left their claws marks across every bracket they touched. Oh, really? Because they're very strong at the moment. Opposite them, the sisters burn bright in Skirmish. Oh, yeah, because you made them just a little busted. Especially at the top. The Space Wolves release was wild for sure. But having 1 or 2 factions dominating the battlefield is currently not a fun experience for all. Soon we will share more details about the upcoming balance update. You can expect the storm to subside a bit soon. But while we wait, take a look at all factions warlords behaved during the last season. Okay, Skirmish mode. Overall faction win rates. Okay, we've got Orcs 50%, Ultramarines 41. That is surprising to me. Because to me, Ultramarines are one of the top tiers decks before Space Wolves came out. Necrons as well, followed by, obviously, Tyranids. Where are they at? Tyranids at 46%. Okay, this is not Legendary Division. Tyranids in Legendary Division, I'm expecting to be 60, maybe 70%. However, for low brackets, yeah, that makes sense. People that don't have the cards, yeah, they're going to get hammered, and they're going to get hammered hard. And Necrons are definitely going to be strong in new player hands. Space Wolves, 56%. Sisters, 57%. Oh, that's surprising. Yeah, Sisters at 57% is surprising to me for new players using it, not in Legendary Division. Okay, let's go to the Legendary Division. This is where the magic happens. Orcs, 52%. Solid. Ultramarines, 46%. Okay, yeah. That is surprising to me. Necrons are 58%. Okay. Black Legion, Elder, 42%. Oh, wait. Where's Tau? I struggled getting a Tau deck that worked for me. 34%. Whoo! High Fleet, only 50%. 58% for Necrons, okay. 63% for Sisters. Okay, that makes sense to me in Skirmish mode for Legendary Division. 63% seems fitting. Tyranids only at 50%. That should be slightly higher, I believe. Cults at 41%. Damn, savage. Yeah, I couldn't get a deck working for Cults as well in Skirmish. Dark Angels down to 36%, and Emperor's Children 31%. Oh my god. Really, use rate of 2%. Oh my god, that is almost as bad as Tau. Yeah, I made a cheeky deck for Skirmish and Classic for Emperor's Children, and I had a bit of fun with it. So, yeah, that's a very low percentage to me. Moving down. Overall Warlord standouts. Okay, here's where the magic happens. Imhotep coming at 64% for Skirmish mode. Yeah, that makes sense. Our Big Daddy Sister coming in at 64%. Yep, that's my favorite Warlord for Sisters faction as a whole. So yeah, that makes sense. Gaz, 61%. Yes, Skirmish. Yes, that makes sense for Skirmish. Stormcaller, 60. Logan, 60. Erica, 56.9. Yeah, that's standard. Mozzie, 56.5. I thought Mozzie would be similar to Gaz in win rate, but clearly not. Rami's still coming in solid. Okay, this is surprising. Azrael's coming up with a 52% win rate, but if we scroll up to Dark Angels, they've only got a 36% win rate, so I believe people are still trying to make secret decks, and that is lowering Dark Angels' win rate. Maybe. Hector's still coming in at a strong 51%. I am stunned by Hector being a solid warlord. He's not my first choice for Imperial Guard. Down in the bottom, we've got Boss Zagstruck. Yo, that's so surprising. Sword Lady, Varo? Really? Really? Under Titus? Under Kelgor? Under Terror of the Vanguards? Yeah, that just seems wrong to me. Just straight up wrong. Okay, we're going into the legendary Warlord standout. Oh, I see what happened there. We were in the just free bracket, every bracket. Oh my god. Okay, so legendary division. Oh my god, I got confused there. Shit, okay, Erica's coming out at 65%, followed by our girl. What is going on? 63% getting outdone by Erica? What is going on? Imotech, 62, Gaz, 61, Junith, 58, Gruck Face Ripper at 55%. That is surprising to me. I did not see any good Gruck decks in Skirmish mode. Turvy, 54%. I believe Turvy should have a high win rate. Orican the Diviner, 54%. Logan's down at 53. Rami, 52. Varo at 49%. Still low in my opinion. But as you can see, in Legendary Division, Logan's at 53%. Stormcaller's at 48%. Yeah, I believe new players are struggling a lot more as Space Wolves than veteran players. Skylar coming in at 47%. That seems a bit low. Yeah, interesting stats. Mozzie at 50%. Okay, we're moving on to Classic Mode. Overall faction win rate. Whoop. Space Wolves at 60%. Whoo! 40s all board round. Okay, let's move into Legendary Division. Space Wolves still 60% and the rest in the 40s. Okay, that is not surprising at all. Overall Warlord standouts, we've got Logan Grimner coming in at 67%. Stormcaller 65, Lucy at 55.9, that's a surprising one. Swarmlord 54%, Sapphire at 53, Creed at 53, Hector at 52, Imotech at 52, Mozzie at 51, okay. Ragnar Blackmane down at 50%. He's obviously not as liked as the other two Warlords for the Space War. Yeah, our sister deck is coming in at 49%. That is shocking to me. Orican the Diviner, our S-tier Warlord through multiple seasons. The MVP Warlord for Necrons, in my opinion. At 47%, no way. Right down near the bottom. Okay, we've got Legendary coming up. We're going to skip over that. Okay, next we've got the Legendary Division, and we're going to pull up our tier list for that. However, I noticed they did not put draft information in this meta report. That is interesting. I just scrolled down and was going to skip to it, and I'm like, oh, it's not there. Okay, we're bringing up our tier list. Give me a moment, boys. Now we've made it for the main event. Classic Mode Legendary Division Standouts. Starting off with the Stormcaller coming in at 66.9% win rate. Damn, no surprise here. He is the top Warlord of this season, followed by Logan Grimnar with a 64.3% win rate. Crazy. Just straight up crazy. Followed by Spider-Girl with a 58.5% win rate. Yeah, that's surprising. We have had a lot of success playing Spider-Girl, so yeah, I kind of see that. Swarmlord hitting up with a 54.6%. Sapphire, 54.3%. That is a little surprising. The Lunch Lady herself coming in at 53.9%. And that is we're going to call that the cutoff point for our S-tier Warlords. And yeah, that is kind of crazy. Lucy with 52.8%. Daddy Mozzie with 52.6%. Big Boy Titus at 52.3%. Skylar coming in with a solid 51.9%. Erica not far behind with 51.7%. Gaz with 51.6%. Imotech at 51% on the dot. For the top of our A tier, we're just going to do everything above 50%, and we're going to call that the cut-off point. So we still got a few more. We got Fish Boy Andy. Where is he at? There he is. Fish Boy Andy with 50.7%. Little Elf Girl, surprising at 50.2%. And our sister warlord of choice coming in at 50.2%. And that is going to be our cut-off for A tier. All warlords are above a 50% win rate. And yeah, this is interesting. I can't wait to talk about this soon. Okay, we're going into the B tier. Warshaper. That is a bit surprising to me. 49.5%. Varo. 49.5%. Junith, 49.5%. Oh, the other elf boy that you really don't see played often is got a solid 48.7%. Hector, 48.1%. Sword Lady coming in at 46.2%. Our S tier boy, Orican the Diviner, 46%. That is just wild to me. Just wild. His win rate should be much higher, in my opinion. Neuro Daddy coming in at 44.8%. Okay. We're going to call the cutoff above 40% for B tier. Ragnar Blackmane coming in, Riv, 44.1%. And that's going to be our cutoff for B tier. Secret Boy is at 43.4%. Daddy Abaddon is at 42.4%. Calgar, where are you at, my friend? 42.2%. Ask Daddy himself, 41.8%. Cheeky little culty boy coming in at 41.6%. And Gruk with a solid 41.5%. With the other warlords, they don't have them listed, and they say that that is below this amount for a win rate. So in no order at all, we're just dropping boys. We've got 2 culty boy warlords, we've got 2 Necron warlords, we have got 2 Chaos warlord, 1 Tyrannid warlord, 2 Towers, 1 Dark Angel, 2 Elder warlords. Okay. Surprisingly, we have Dankler and a Horsey boy. Oh, we have another Tyrannid warlord. We got the Vangeist. I didn't see him before. 2 Emperor Children's. Whoa, Green Hair Boy? Really? Orkies, we got 3 warlords. No surprise, Zag Struck is there. Gordy is surprising to me. And 2 Ultramarine warlords. Once again, D tier cannot be rated as we do not have any data for them. The surprise standouts in this list for me are the Culty Boy warlord. He is my favorite Culty Boy warlord. I would play him any day over Safa. My opinion. Rami being below C tier is just shocking to me. We're going to move the ones that I think shouldn't be in here up a little bit. Nemessa, yeah, that's fine. Necrons have better warlords. Chaos, yeah, that's fine. Turvy, I don't believe should be so low. Turvy, in my opinion, could easily be B tier. Towels, trash. Billy's trash. Elder, yeah, that's fine. Screaming Lady got a big nerf. Dankler, that is the one that's the big surprise for me. We're going to put him up there. In my opinion, he's A tier, maybe S tier. And Green Hair Boy, yes, Green Hair Boy all day long. He does not deserve to be in D tier. He is definitely A tier. Horsey Boy's fine. Demon Boy's fine. Morgan's fine. Zagstruck, oh, he can just be at the bottom always. Gordy is definitely an A tier. I had a bit of success with the Chaplain, so yeah, I'm surprised he's so low, but he could easily be B tier. The rest, yeah, straight up, I don't play them as much. Yeah, this is fair for me if those boys were not in there. Okay, S tier, we've got, obviously, Stormcaller. Definitely the best right now, in my opinion. Logan Grimner is solid, but I still think Stormcaller is better, so yeah, that's standard. Spider-Girl, yeah, good. Swarmlord, good. Sapphire, I don't believe Sapphire is as good as our Icon Ward boy, so yeah, he's a bit of a surprise standout for me. Lunch Lady, yeah, I'd put Lunch Lady in B tier, and I'd put Dankler above her all day long, so surprising to me. This is classic mode, not skirmish mode. Lucy, once again, I believe Lucy has been nerfed into the ground, and I like Green Hair Boy more, so that is a surprise to me. Mozzie A tier, yeah, that's fine. Titus A tier, that's fine. Skylet, fine. Stun Lady, okay. Here's what I think about sisters. Stun Lady is good, but to me, the Penitence Lady is better. I'd put her above Stun Lady any day of the week. Gaz Up High is fine, I guess, but I'd probably put him in the high B tier. Imhotep is fine, but I have said many times that Orican the Diviner is better in my opinion, and I believe Orican is an S tier warlord, still to this day in Space Wolf meta. Fishboy Andy, I disagree with Fish Boy Andy being an A tier. I'd drop him all the way to fucking D tier. Fuck Tau. Tau needs to be buffed in my opinion. Elder Boy, I'm surprised he is in A tier. Spider Girl all the way. B tier, it doesn't really matter. Probably Vara, I'd say, deserves to be an A tier. And obviously, Oric Diviner, S tier. Space Wars does not matter. Neuroforp, I'd put in A tier as well. Going into C tier, all these boys don't really matter that much, except for R-Steady. R-Steady, in my opinion, I would put him up into S tier. S tier or high A tier, depending. And that is it for the tier list video and my opinion on the rankings for Classic Mode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Your boy Accurate is out. Peace!